Cry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を強がってた夢は見ないと失うのが怖いから夢捨てればそれで何かを償える気がして願いとか愛とか見えないものを追い続ける力が本当の強さ Cry for me 声が聞こえる立ち向かえ自分の上はさないで Cry for me その声に応えるため今叫ぶ君の名前を
Getting up on a dream, you know that ain't no way to live. And I don't wanna be ordinary, got too much to give. Refill my reason and wipe off the dust. My heart is jet fuel, it's time to combust. Full speed to fire up the engines, a supernova ascending. Nothing's gonna slow me down. No time to rest on the failures, each one a lesson for later. Nothing's gonna slow me down. And it ain't easy alone, a helping hand is hard to find. You never dwell on the defects now when you're two of a kind. Blitzing and bolting to desperate frontiers. Clear out the waste jam, a wrench in the gears. Full speed and fire up the engines, a supernova ascending. Nothing's gonna slow me down. No time to rest on the failures, each one a lesson for later. Nothing's gonna slow me down. Yeah, you and me, we're gonna light up the sky. Light up the sky. Refill a reason and wipe off the dust. Our hearts are jet fuel, it's time to combust. Full speed and fire up the engines, a supernova ascending. Nothing's gonna slow me down. No time to rest on the failures, each one a lesson for later. Nothing's gonna slow me down.
Sorry about that. I'm paying attention, I promise. I totally know what I'm doing. I like stopped playing and I'm like, crap, I'm already there. I did not realize 10 minutes had gone by so quickly. But it did, and I'm here. And that's what matters. That's what's important. I don't need this up. You guys don't want to see the intro for a Tales of Fantasia playthrough. What is this? Well, that's odd. Why is Disc 2 in a separate directory than Disc 1? Oh well, I guess it doesn't matter. Not even important. So how are you guys doing tonight? What is going on with all of you? It's a little bit unusual. I don't usually stream on Sundays, but I missed Friday, and I want to make progress through this game. So that is what we are doing. That is the general battle plan. So here we go. Load up and roll out, Mr. Game. Hey, Cody. Oh, real quick question, just to make sure. Can you hear this? Because last stream we had a problem with it not actually playing appropriately. And it's supposed to play appropriately, that's the whole point of it. So make sure that you're able to play that through. If you can't, then we still have a problem, and I have to do something else. It's working awesome. That's what was playing during the spider boss fight, and you guys, apparently someone just barely overheard it just because the mic picked it up, but it wasn't actually transmitting through the stream, and that's stupid. And of course, really loud. That's boo. That is boo. Let me go ahead and lower it to the level of the... I mean, it's not a big deal if it's really loud, because it's kind of supposed to overpower the stream if I choose to play something through it. Because for the most part, I never do. I don't use my sound options to play stuff through. Will you please work? There we go. Holy jizz. Alright. That was that. So that's right. Yeah, last time we talked to her... Yeah, we were already through there. Calm down. Calm down. But yeah, it's somewhat supposed to be loud. On the one hand, it's going to be at the end of the stream for the most part. Unless something, like, actually goes through. But I have lowered it somewhat. I'm not going to keep testing it forever. Okay, so let's actually get geared up and ready to do stuff. So, A UF pie cures for 8,000. That's probably good to have. There we go. The luxurious lunch. We need eggs, sharp cheese, milled flour, and marbled steak. Let's go ahead and just pick this up real quick. I think it's a good idea to have this around. Buy ingredients. So. Oh, that's cool. It has it over there. So I can just kind of go and look for fresh eggs. Luxurious lunch needs 1, so 10 should do it. Sharp cheese. Luxurious lunch, milled flour needs 2, so go up to 20. 20, I said. Luxurious lunch, 2 marbled steaks. Wow, this is going to be a little expensive. 2,000 Mira. It's a good thing that I went ahead and got a whole bunch of that stuff. And there's one more thing that is needed. Uh-oh. That last thing may be something that we can't just buy. That's terrible. That's all I wanted. Let's see. Huh, well, or we actually have it. I guess bird eggs was the thing we didn't have, but we happen to just naturally have 10 of them, which is awesome. Interesting. But yeah, it was so kind of sad because I played it last time when I was fighting the spider boss and it was hilarious. And one person only half heard it because I didn't know it wasn't working. And it made me sad. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Holy crap, that's a lot of places. Wow. That is not a thing I was expecting to see at all. Okay, so the school is back. I don't want to touch him. Don't want to touch him at all. Don't want to touch him either. Ow. It's funny, I just got through saying I didn't want to touch people, and then these guys are like, well, are you sure? Can I change your mind on that? And apparently they can. Apparently my mind is easily changeable. My mind is easily swayed. I almost thought you guys weren't going to show up. Wait, what? Really? Why are the stupid, like, retarded bandits from the other city here? That's, like, they don't go to school here. Of all the bosses you could run into here, these are... I mean, I guess actually we've never actually fought on the school grounds with anyone relevant, but still. You guys look like you've seen a ghost or something. That's surprised to see us here, huh? Who are you guys? I've never even seen you before. Don't remember a group that hangs around Ruan called the Ravens. Yeah, I have no idea what they're even doing here. What are you all doing? Thank you, Joshua. That is exactly the same question I had. It makes no sense. Damned if we know. All of a sudden we just... Wait, are these actually the Ravens? I thought they were going to be like, the same clones that we fought in the past. But these guys actually may be the real thing. Wait, are you implying... We're not real by the looks of it. What's the imitation of our... The hell? What kind of, like... imitation says that? What kind of imitation, you know, will go into that level of details? So your copies of real people created here like Celeste, then. Although unlike her, it was a Lord of Phantasm who created you. Maybe. If that turns out to be the case, you're not going to let us go without a fight, huh? That is so weird that they just like, hey, don't worry, you can totally beat us up. We're not real people. Just so you know. I can't say against anything you guys, but fighting you is what we're here for, so, yep. If we can't go against it, we might as well enjoy it. Time to show off how much stronger we've gotten since the redheaded bastard started working us to the bone. Interesting. Well, the game must be a real slave driver to fire up this much. If we have no choice, then let's fight with all we have. Can't help but wonder how all we folks ended up being created here to fight you. I don't even think of holding back. Come us with all you got. To arms! Definitely did not expect to fight you guys, so... Well, you've definitely got the least hit points, so... Alright. Wow, that was weird. Oh, I'll underestimate you if I want. Take him down. That is so... I wonder why they keep like slightly pausing. Go ahead and hit him on our way up to fight the other guy. Lol, good job. All right. So I don't really have any great casters except for Chloe, it looks like. I forgot about that move. Oh wow, that was actual and real damage.
Be gone.
They certainly do seem to be different than the previous. So if I don't have trouble getting to them, I'm just going to go through them. Strength up, strength down, defense down. Ow. All right. Supreme Dual Strike. Okay, apparently cannot poison them. Let's go ahead and make them bleed. Ow. Okay, Chloe, you better actually get around to healing people. Okay, that one hits everyone. So here we go. All of the casting. This so far is not too challenging. I hope I'm not going to bite my tongue off after saying that, but I'm not overly concerned just yet. Hey, Joshua. Oh, not yet, not yet. Go ahead and Supreme Dual Strike him. And then run no more. Because I will take that crit. Yes, I will. That's an interesting guess. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, the thing is, they knew that a gate had been working them pretty hard. Which is something that I wouldn't think a pure imitation of just the body would be aware of. Okay, so he has no real weakness. I ain't beating you that easy? Disagree with that.
Be gone.
I think I am beating you that easy. And he's like, I have no one left to invigorate. What do you want me to do now? I want you to die. Zeke, take him down.
Take him down!
Man, this has been a very... It's funny, at the end of last stream, I was like, well, there's probably a boss coming up, so I better not proceed because I am in no condition to take down a boss. And then this is apparently the boss that was waiting for me. Like, I'm expecting there to be a phase 2, because this has been way too easy. You don't want to lose? Well, poor baby.
Eat hot arrows.
I didn't think that would actually work.
Be gone.
You know what? Okay, who do we want to see the final blow from? Doesn't Kevin have a new one?
May
The Spear of Loa.
thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone.
No, we've seen this one before. I think it's Richard that has the new one.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. Tear Balm and Tira Balm. Yeah, so what was that about them like showing me how much stronger they've gotten here recently? Because I'm honestly not seeing it. I'm honestly not seeing it at all. You got us good. Looks like we're gonna have to get a hell of a lot stronger if you want to wake up being senior bracers. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Yeah, they joined the Bracer Guild and were working for a gate, so they stopped being thugs. No need to be hard. You just put up a... No, they didn't. Kevin, lying to them is not going to help. No, you guys are totally fine. Yeah, we really had to struggle there. I agree. You did very well. Either way, looks like our role in the world is over now. We just got no way of telling if our real selves are even going to be aware of what happened here. I hope they will. I mean, like, if they will, they'll be awfully fucking confused. I just had a, like, impression that we got defeated in the Phantom Zone. In some dimension I don't have access to, we just got our asses kicked. Like, what are they supposed to do with that? The answer is nothing. There's nothing they can do with that. But, well, if you run into the real world, say hi, alright? Don't get cocky because you won, though. Guy waiting up ahead is nastier than we could dream of. You don't stand a chance if you don't give it everything you got. This isn't the boss. Shit. Hey, CJ. They just vanished. Left us some pretty useful advice, at least. I look forward to seeing what kind of bracers they become. Yeah, that's... I kind of thought that was the boss. Went to the old schoolhouse, right? That's right. The school zone building was used in the academy until a few decades ago. It's all in use these days. CJ, kind of. It wasn't ghosts. Apparently, weirdly enough, in Chapter 6, whenever you fight people, it's not just like grimoires that... or grimoires that have assumed the shape of someone you know. It's like their very thoughts have been captured and used to make amalgamations. It's still definitively not the person themselves, but they apparently have all of the memories of the person they're taking over. Because before in Chapter 5, we would run into... enemies that kind of resembled the ones that we left behind, and we would have to take care of them, but they were still very, very decidedly not, you know, it was just someone with the shape of Kevin that kind of glowered at you. This time they actually will talk to you and like know their history. Ding dong. See, I have a doorbell echo through the empty apartment. Who's there? And I kind of like, I used a massive attack at the end because I thought that was the final boss of this area, and it kind of isn't. I could go back and reload on CP, but I don't wanna. I've been anticipating your arrival. Who is it? What? Isn't this the fucking butler? Philip? Congratulations on your... How the hell am I'm fighting a butler now? Like, this doesn't make any damn sense. Oh, and apparently 10 minutes ago, Zane Rapture followed, and I didn't pay attention, but thank you. That's the problem. I don't have any sound cue, so I miss follows a lot. And frankly, I mean, I don't think I need to take time out for the stream in order to thank a follow. Come on. And now that you've done so, I'll be serving as your next opponent. How am I fighting a freaking butler? So I'm assuming you're a copy of the real Philip too? Indeed I am. And because of that, I've got no choice but to point my blade at you, Your Highness, knowing full well how unforgivable that act is. As the first guardian, I, Philip Nurenar, the Sword Fox and former captain of the Royal Guard, shall... I didn't know he was the former captain of the Royal Guard. Well... You were able to hold your own against foreign forces at once, so your skill must be something worth boasting. That's why I won't be holding back. I think you underestimated my abilities. Still, I will do what I can to be a worthy opponent for you. I was aware of your history from my time leading the intelligence division. It's clear you have rid the fearsome opponent your file suggested from your stance alone. Well, I can say the same to you. I look forward to witnessing the skill you have inherited from the Divine Blade firsthand. Very well. This how must be. I won't hesitate. That's medium. Take him down.
Take him down.
Oh, that's a bad sign. They're going to come in this direction. No, they're not. Just kidding. And they also don't take much damage. Well, this looks like it only hits Joshua, which is good. Did I just get crystallized? Philip is a badass. Damn. Okay, go ahead and fully heal Joshua. Whew. Okay, first question. So Philip has no weaknesses. These guys don't really have weaknesses either. Here comes the Tyrael. Well, I just realized that that kind of sounds like There Comes Tyrael from, like, you know, Diablo. Yeah, he couldn't move because he was in the middle of casting. How? Times 2. Ow, times 3. Okay, casting is apparently really, really bad. That is a fair statement. A tribute guard, really? Damn it!
Unbelievable.
Ow! Okay. She can stand in that, actually. Actually, wait, I'm dumb. I just made a whole bunch of... Oh, crap. I didn't actually make it, though. Anything that cures KO? Yes. So I can run over here, get him back up, and also use that opportunity to... Okay, good. Well, this is a very good fight, kind of. Okay, will Evil Eye hit these guys? I can't hit multiples. I can at least hit. I can hit 2 of them. I kind of want to build up to Run No More, though. Okay, that missed everybody. We're doing pretty well. Go ahead and heal him. And you move... Go ahead and move to here. That way it's harder for them to hit multiple people. Whew. Joshua really needs to run no more. Because I've got to start getting some of these other guys down. I'm spending my entire everything just avoiding attacks. I love how I just refer to his limit break as just... He needs to run no more. I like the Ragnar Blast because I can pretty effectively just avoid everything. Okay, you move off there. And you move over here. God damn. And you... So that will... It's possible they could straight up kill her, though. I'm going to use it. Well, good job, Chloe. I'm proud of you. Oh, we missed Kevin with this, but
Now,
that's just something we'll have to accept.
light of the heavens, heal these battered wings.
I thought the same thing when I saw it. I'm like, oh, it's too bad those don't actually, like, carry over.
I will run no more.
All right. Because this gives him a little bit more strength, which should help. Because I don't see a crit coming up anytime soon. I was hoping that would get closer to actually killing off things. I figured that's what they would do. I gave them a nice juicy target right there. But if they're all doing that, then that leaves him free. Do I have... No, I don't. They're resistant to this, but it'll still do damage. I was gonna say that should be the one that's aiming at no one, because that one was a little bit later. Okay. Good. He can also now hit the whole field.
Adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
All right. Does he say, "May you die ignorant and alone"? Like, that's pretty savage, my friend. I wish you would not be so savage, my friend. So if I hit this one, I should also get out of the... Because that also lets me gain CP. Joshua did not get a chance to get off it. That is unfortunate. Although I do think that, thankfully, they missed, but he hasn't had a turn yet. Okay, he's got plenty of hit points, thankfully. Well, wow. They were thankfully not really targeting him. Which is unusual, but I'm not complaining. Go ahead and heal him. Joshua, you can attack. That one will get you out of the line of fire. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Be as garbage? That's even more savage than what I thought he was saying. I kind of want to use that now. Be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Okay, so they missed that attack. So really, it just looks like this is mainly the Joshua and Kevin show. If they can get up to... I don't think I can actually attack any of them. I just have to get out of the line of fire. All right, so you will go ahead and heal Kevin again. Kevin is just taking the brunt of Philip right now. I forget he can do that, because they never really use that attack. I don't think those were made out of the salt pillar, because I'm pretty sure Kevin can't use that attack unless it's authorized. I'm fairly sure. I may be wrong. It's possible I'm wrong, but that seems to be what I remember. All right. These guys are slowly in the process of dying. Okay, so now I should again have a chance for Kevin to do some work. The good thing about that is it actually hits the field. Ow! And then if Joshua runs here, he will get out of harm's way and still be able to... Kitty, please. Oh, I did knock them out of Kevin's zone, which is unfortunate. All right. Yeah, like, they're made from basically a miracle. So, like, Kevin was authorized to take out Weissman with them at the end of the last game. But he's absolutely not just like, oh, you're fighting a random monster. Use this! Oh, damn, he almost knocked me back into it. That sneaky fucker. Okay. Get a little bit closer, you're my kind of boss. Okay, a lot of people are getting pretty close to where they need to be. Unfortunately, Kevin has to move, but she doesn't. Ow! You are a jerk, Mr. Butler, man. Although, it's funny that a 3v1 fight with, like, junior bracers was a cakewalk, and then I run into a butler. I mean, I get that he is a, you know, former captain of the Royal Guard butler, but he's still a butler. Like, one old guy, and we're just like, oh my god. Will that get him off it? I'm not positive. Play it safe. Looks like we have another moment where Kevin is free, which is my favorite moments. Poor her. That might not get him off there. I think it did. But he also thankfully just got healed, so he should be fine. You want to follow me all the way over here? All right. Excellent. We've got a crit coming up, and I'm going to take it with Kevin. That answers that one. I lied. I'm taking it with him.
I will.
Run no more.
Excellent. Make them bleed. Cody, I probably wouldn't even be in chapter like 4 yet if I was still in hard mode.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone.
May 1,000 thorns. Something your flesh with despair. Adorn your flesh with despair? I do like what he's saying. It sounds sufficiently badass. Okay. So go ahead and heal yourself. So, we've gotten past the hardest section, I think. Wow. You survived with 11 hit points. I mean, congratulations, Aaron. Nope, you do not get to heal, my friend. I wish you would not try to heal, my friend. All right, you guys ready? It is time for Richard's poetry. This is Richard's poetry slam. Listen up.
Clouds fall, sakura bloom. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom. Sakura, morning moon!
I'm a little disappointed. I feel like he could have done better. Hey, Proto. All right. Now it's time for us to start laying the paint on. I think it's funny. It's like, oh no, Richard has his armor defense down. Oh wait, that doesn't matter. Because, oh, this guy, I forgot. I mean, I guess it's fair. I've used those twice. Did he just baseball bat her? That was a baseball bat sound that I just heard. You almost need to be like, batter up. Ow. That did not feel good, Mr. Phillip. And when I feel bad, so will you. She's getting low. That's okay, though. She's allowed. Ow! It hurts when you kill me. Why does being stabbed hurt? Oh, crap. Go ahead and heal him, because I do not want Philip to get that crit. And I don't have anything that can swoop in and take it from him. Poor Philip, he's like, you're healing faster than I can kill you, and you've got a lot more guys than I do. This sucks. That's exactly how he talks, by the way. Okay, we're towards the end. Dark matter him. Oh, he is going to get a small heal. Small heal. Here we go. All of the casting belongs to me. Wow. I just hit puberty for a second. All of the casting? I didn't think that would do a whole lot to him. Oh, he's on the verge. Okay, I thought he'd be gone. If he was, I was going to let Chloe finish him off.
Well, that takes care of that.
Technically, Chloe still finished him off. She blurred his soul to death. That is a lot of green. The greens have it. Got evade 4. Got reviving bomb times 2. Got celestial bomb times 1. Perhaps this was inevitable. Simply not young enough to pose a challenge to you anymore, I fear. You gotta be kidding me. I hope age is this kind to me. Your strength is nuts. I fear I may have underestimated you. You are an exceptional opponent. Well, it's no surprise those enforcers struggled against you. That's for sure. There's no need to try and flatter me. I'm not real, you know. Hey, Sam. Welcome. Regardless, while I may not have been able to pose a challenge to you, I'm sure the other Guardians will. Be sure not to let your guard down against them, even for a moment. If you'll excuse me, I think it's time for me to depart. Once I disappear, the next path shall open. It's my hope that you will all overcome the remaining trials and return from this place safe and well. I do think they inherit a piece of their personality. I mean, they're here to fight, and they will fight, and they're not going to shy away from a challenge. But... oh, god damn it, really? He's one hell of a tough butler. Is everyone ready to move on to the next area? Guess we'll be able to access it from the scenic route like we did this one. Well, first I'm going to go back and heal. So, I'm not going to switch to Josette yet because it's one of the monuments, and there's like 3 or 4 others. I forget which. I remember I saw 4, but I don't know if it's 4 in addition to... what the heck? Why is that not there? Oh well. So the 6th plane. Back to the scenic route. Back to the route where scenics happen. Oh, I completely misread that. I was like, well, so you have to go back. So let's go ahead and make these. I wish I could make 10 at a... oh, that is. I can't make those ahead of time. So those are the ones I can make ahead of time. Gotcha. Well, that's slightly unfortunate. It's hard for me to remember who's played it and who hasn't. Oh, god dang it. No, I am not fighting this thing again. That was a pain in the butt last time. And actually, we have almost no SP, so can we recover that real quick? Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Moving on out. Yeah, we're moving on out, moving on out. So there was a monument up this direction that was not active when we found it. And it still appears to be not active. Well, hi there, Raddykins. That's a lot of Raddykins. let's make them bleed. Joshua, I keep forgetting you don't actually have anything you can do. So go ahead and kill the other rat. Joshua, there's nothing you can do. Just go murder something. You're good at that, right? And Joshua's like, okay. Okay. And White Gehenna. I love how one of them is stunned and also dead. All right, well that was effective.
That's that then.
It's super effective.
Let's move out.
After I finish streaming today, I'm going to have to go back and work on people's Sepith. I have been ignoring that the entire bloody game, and that's not a thing that you should do. Like I'm basically still using the basic setups I got everyone with. I don't want to spend time on stream doing it. So I just sort of push through, brute force my way past enemies, but it's getting increasingly challenging. I'm not fighting that. I refuse. I'll fight this, though. Hi there, guys. Would you like to get stabbed in the face? What-ta? Excellent. Oh, it absolutely is worth it. It will make the battles go much easier. It's just it's something I don't necessarily want to spend time with everyone sitting here watching, because it's going to take a lot of like dinkering around, and I always forget to do it until I start playing, and I'm like, crap, I haven't done that yet. I like the term tertiary guardian. Good job there.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, this one's active. The face of the monument is glowing. Words are visible upon its surface. The Lord of Phantasma does decree. Here lies the looking glass. Place your hand on this monument, the sword-wielding dame among your number. Is that Julia or Annalise? That's got to be the next name of the tourist, next to tourist attraction around here. Still, the sword-wielding dame. Exactly. There's also potentially Chloe, but it cannot possibly be Chloe again. The most fitting one here is Annalise. You think so too, huh? Let's head back to the garden and get her to come with us then. Okay. That's a pretty bad clue, frankly. I mean, I feel like it should be better than just the sword-wielding dame. Like, what? So. No, she can stay. I'm indecisive.
Roger.
And just because I happen to object to it being like the sword-wielding dame, I'm bringing both. Actually, you know what? Meet the sword-wielding dame? I mean, it's a cool sounding title and all, but does it really fit me? It does if you ask me. But hey, you're not sure it's worth a try, right? Mind coming with us, giving it a go? You got it. Off we go then. Actually, this is me being stupid at this point. There's no reason to do this. You also have a sword. You have that like segmented Templar sword. We're just bringing the sword-wielding dame patrol. Every single time when I get here and she's like, her friggin' portrait is her eating an ice cream cone, I just have to be like, pfft. Hey, Chloe. Yeah, drop the sword for a second because Julia needs it. All right. Sword-wielding Dame Patrol. It's like the coolest optional boss. Okay, good. And this is back up. All right. So we'll go ahead and head out. Sixth plane. Herbe Scenic Route. I need to activate quotes. I think that always helps. Just as something you can do whenever I say something. I actually downloaded a bot today, but I haven't actually turned it on yet because I'm indecisive and I don't do things. But I got it. I mean, that's the first step, right? I also haven't decided what all like the features I want to activate it on because I do think there can be instances where you spend too much time fiddling with stuff that, I mean, really, you guys aren't here to play with a random bot. Touch the monument. Bum, ba 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 bum. Oh, hey, I know this place. I don't, not yet. Still don't. The Looking Glass? Have I been here before? I know, Sam. I'm so... I have to assume they don't approve on the weekends. It better be here by next week. I don't know what it is. It may just be that your first time through, they just, like, have you at the lowest priority. I don't know. I'm super annoyed about it. It's a Lakeside Laboratory. Oroboros used the base of operations of the Brawl at one point. Oh, you mentioned this place in your report, yes? Well, can't say I'm excited to be back here. Something seems kind of odd about this place. Yeah, I get that same feeling. Well, let's go get a closer look. Maybe we'll figure out what it is. Okay, is there a secret treasure chest over here? There is not. As soon as I saw that there was a like side passage, I was like, ooh, treasure chest. And the game was like, I'm going to make you think there's a treasure chest and then cruelly deny. Interesting. Is that a back entrance? Or was there not an entrance up here? There was not an entrance up... Yeah, there is. Interesting. I'm going in the back. Wait a sec. Wasn't the door on the left side of the building last time we were here? I wonder. I see a treasure box. Ooh, and it's on the same floor I am. An Arcades of Parts Factory? But this was... Wait. Then... Here to greet us already, huh? I mean, it's possible, Cody. I also think it's just the Twitch is lazy. But it's frustrating because on their fact they still say it should take about 48 hours, and it has been a week and a half. I submitted them on Thanksgiving, and it's the 3rd of December. Because, I mean, it shouldn't be hard. You open it up, you say, okay, well, there's no porn here, and you approve it. It's not... Okay, so 3,500. Are you guys, like, super resistant? No, not really. Speed down, that sucks. Strength down, that sucks. So these guys do not believe in taking a bunch of damage. Ow! Well, I can't move and I have low strength. Do you guys have a specific weakness? No, not really. Nope. Well, that's dumb, Blazin'. It shouldn't take that long. I object strongly. What? Excuse me? The hell just happened?
Here I go! You're done!
Well, that's dumb. Why would they do that? That is very rude. Ow, stop. Okay. Latira. I mean, we will eventually get through them. I think my sword-wielding girl patrol maybe have not been my greatest decision. What? Jeez. Oh, I did not realize that was a thing that happened. God dang it. Ow. Okay.
I'm just warming up.
Oh my goodness. This is already more annoying than I wanted it to be. Strength down. Can you even do anything?
Strike is one!
I don't know if Curia will actually fix this. But if it won't, I don't know what to do. Nope, it won't. Why are they getting 2 turns in a row now? Seems pretty rude if you ask me. All right. Man, I'm doing no damage at all now. Yeah, this is terrible. 300 damage? I even used a thing to do more damage. I mean, again, it's not really that I'm at a risk of dying. It's just that I'm at risk of never winning. Oh, that is not the one to attack there. Son of a Toog. Stop. Can I please kill one of them? I'm assuming this stuff will eventually fall off. Holy crap. That guy does damage. That guy. Kevin, he has a name. Ow, stop it! Okay, who is worst? You are worst. Ow, will you stop it? I can see that. All right, there goes that. No, Kevin, kill that. Strength down. Yee. And this isn't even a boss fight. This is just a random, you know, welcome to the zone fight. Okay, don't everyone stand on one side of him. You're the one that does the most damage of these current group. Good lord. Ow. Just keep chasing them down. Okay, her strength down has fallen off. I mean, I may end up having to get new quartz. That's a definite possibility. Damn it, double strength down. Then you can go ahead and heal her. All right. I did get them new weapons, and I got them in hardy. Yes, they have pretty much the best weapons they can have at the moment. Oh, wow. I didn't realize she could move so well. God damn it. Will you stop running away? How am I supposed to kill you when all you do is run away? Whew, that was lucky. Like, it's extra mean of them to do that because I can't chase them very effectively. Because I can't use magic because they reflect magic. So I'm just sort of stuck going derp-a-der. Anna Lace, thankfully, can really hoof it. So she will eventually kill the damn thing. But man, this has been quite the challenging fight. I mean, like, I almost ran out of magic. Oh, come on, just let it end. Julia, you're terrible. Zero. Jeebus.
I am invincible! Or am I?
Well, that was quite the welcome. Oh, those things sure... No, they weren't. They had reflective armor like the Macabas. Yeah, that was a nasty surprise. Yeah, and 3 of the characters are super far behind. It's now as clear as day what's going on here. Old building layout had been flipped around, like it was reflected in a mirror or something. Well, whatever. Doesn't look like that's the only trick this place has us up asleep. Let's keep our eyes peeled. So I saw you up here. You take my stuff, I take your stuff. No, you don't. Can't have my stuff. Should say that's probably for you because you have to be here. No, I'm definitely taking this. I mean, it's 50 less, but look at all this other stuff it gets. Well, I can get 2 crimson eyes. Actually, that's a bad choice for her. You can have it because you're a caster. Let's see, do I have anything that... Extra dex... You're a caster without mana, but you're still a caster. Are you serious? I would argue that it's not. So basically you're saying that 50 strength is worth having minus 1,000 ATS, minus 50 ADF, minus 25 Dex, minus 25 AGL, minus 5 Speed. I think the chest doesn't have teeth. Is it? Is that 1,000 strength dash slash ATS? That's apparently not its back. I thought that was its back. Door is locked. Door is locked. So is this its back? Yes, that... I found its butt. Wait, what? Okay, apparently these guys don't believe in taking physical damage. Cool, cool. Interesting. Holy crap. Yep, that's my caster. Jeez. Good job resisting.
All right, what's next?
I feel like I should already have certain things. And you know what? Let me also go ahead and say... that does not restore any of my EP. So I do have some EP charges. What is this way? Since I don't have any keys. Combat, I mean, unless you're saying if you're talking about it in general terms, it's fine. This guy is going to mess me up if I don't kill him. So let's see. Mirror Vanguard. Okay, that's the guy that can't really be hurt. Alright, alright, alright. You are quite correct. That thing is a reskinned Orbital gear. And hey, if you're gonna run away from me, you can do that. Crap. Well, answers that. I wish there was a way to know if they reflected magic or not. Because, like, those guys can only really be hurt by not reflecting magic. That's not... I mean, I guess that's... I would say that's ghost blue armor. I mean, I realize I'm nitpicking at this point. Ow.
Strike is one!
There's no reason not to use this stuff up. I am on top of... I don't want to be on top of my cord. That seems like a bad idea. I guess go ahead and start, you know, building up a heal for yourself, because you're sure not going to do anything without that. I mean, you're not going to do anything to him because this is a guard turn. Oh, self-destruct. Good to know. The Orbital gear didn't do that. I guess it's not really supposed to be a reskin of the Orbital gear. I just sort of assumed it was because this is the Phantasma. Cased in jelly. When I said give me some space, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind. It said ignorance is bliss. Tell me, is that true? But actually dropped me here. Please, don't leave me alone. You've got like 2 friends. That is a clingy. Hey, MMZ. This is the Oroboros space. Okay, so I have not missed the pass cards. I was concerned that I had, which is why I went back. I found ingenuity. Tempting, but the chest is way too heavy to take with you. Damn it! I object. I demand to take this chest with me. What is the point of having a chest if you can't take it with you? I ask you, sir. And lastly, Supercaster, go. Wow, Supercaster even gets a crit. That's a little sad. Check this out. Supercaster, 6,000 damage. Everyone else was doing like 2,000. They are catching up. They're starting to gain levels, which is very important. Because if I want, you know, Team Girl Squad, they kind of need that. So you do not take damage from magic. But you do take damage from getting punched in the face.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
It's a little odd. Like, what weapon a person uses is kind of a big defining moment in games like that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely picking it up, not so eventually, because as soon as I beat Fantasia, I'm moving on to it. And I'm excited. I kind of want to just like do a 7-hour upload and beat Fantasia tomorrow. But I won't. Oh wow, I didn't expect there to be a boss here. Hey, Annalise. Glad you made it. Because everything being reversed made navigating this place a pain, though. Oh, Grant. Grant! Oh, if it isn't the priest we saved our bacon last time we were here. That's a funny coincidence. I'm expecting to end up fighting you here again. Especially not like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not the real thing, right? Yeah, still, I'm close enough. I do sometimes forget the other bracers' names, but I remember Grant. Wait, this is just like when you were perceived to be a Jaeger during our training. I wouldn't want to try to pull the same trick twice, but I still can't. I can still have him back me up. So come on, show me what you got. Ow! I have experienced pain. Attack orders.
Strike is one.
Okay, so what do we know? You don't have any... Wow, you have hit points. We know that hit points are a thing that you possess. And yeah, none of those are close enough to cross up yet. Oh wow, that does seem like a very inefficient strategy. Does that stop? God damn it. Grant! That is not what you do if you're my friend. Okay, that does damage. And that misses. And missing does damage. Not really, but kind of. Now you, yeah, I was going to say Julia does not have... Okay, so... You're the one kind of getting his butt kicked. Damn it, I was going to steal that. I mean, I guess I can use it for healing, but I was planning on stealing it. Grant special? I mean, the good thing is he's not really able to do anything. The bad news is, wow, I'm shite. Take him down. Continue the hunt. Okay, Latira got through. How many times can you do that? Grant, calm the fuck down. Like, I can't ever get anything past Grant. Okay, he didn't stop that, surprisingly enough. Maybe it does actually have a CP gauge for him. Because every single time he had ever done that... Oh, I'm definitely playing it. There's no question on that front. Jeez, these guys are jerk asses. I love how they're just kind of chasing that guy around. We're gonna get ya! Ow! Hold on.
Upon the golden wings of
I need to
battle,
make sure that we do not lose out on my CP.
to rest in wayward souls.
May have been smarter to use that in the opposite order, but oh well.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
I was kind of fearing that would happen.
Have mercy.
Grant's murderous rage is growing. That's probably a bad thing. Let's go ahead and actually finish these guys off. All right. Ow, that was bad. I'm already blind, sir. Just so you know. Okay. That hurt. That was bad. God damn it. I've got two people that are stunned. Okay, his murderous rate. Can I please get a turn? Jesus Christ, can I please get a freaking turn? I'm offended, you guys. Apparently, I'm just not allowed to have turns. That was some of the like most RNG BS stuff. Holy crap! I was doing pretty well. I thought I was fine, and then all of a sudden they just randomly stunned two of my guys.
Strike is one.
Okay, so that guy's not closing in yet.
I'll save you! Yeah!
I just gotta move them in close.
I'm just warming up.
So if I get away from Grant, I might be able to do something with her. Because previously, she just kind of sucked. Okay. Ah, not quite. Oh well.
For the sake of my master. Get ready.
I was hoping they were close enough together that I could just smack the crap out of them real quick. I don't want to waste my CP like I did last time. Wait, that's it? Same thing, okay. Now with Kevin, I can wait a little bit more. I really thought they would do more than that. Nope. No, no, sir. No how. Oh my god! Can she ever do anything? Her, like, delay in casting is forever long. Like, Grant always gets to go, and he always interrupts her every single time. So frustrating. Grant special. I don't know. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know what the point of her is. Grant special. Even when healing. Oh look, now I'm stunned. I mean, I'm grumpy. I admit that I'm grumpy. Unfortunately, I do actually need to use this crit here. Oh my god, come on. Nope. You do not get that crit. That crit is for me.
May 1,000 thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Okay, well, one's almost dead. Unfortunately, Grant goes crazy once you get one of them down. Stop that. That's rude. Will you please recover already? She's been down for like 20 minutes. Finally. I should probably remove Julia. She is not helping me. Technique Nightmare. I don't know what this does, but it's certainly flashy. Ow! Okay, and now I know what it does. It messes you up. No.
on the golden wings of battle.
I'm not watching that again. Nope, that won't take away his heal. Okay. I don't think I've seen that attack either. It was very pretty and very flashy, and I didn't like it. Oh, okay. He's not doing his stupid thing yet. That's good.
Strike as one!
Well, he's still specialing a lot. God dang it, stop that! Well, he's just showing us again. Ow. Dude, how many turns do you get? Well, that's fair.
This is bad.
Okay, yes, you're kicking my ever-loving butt off. I get that. That's a Jaeger with a couple of thousand. Will you stop with your stupid moves every single freaking turn? George! Does she ever get a turn? I'm trying to bring Julia back up, but I swear Reese hasn't had a turn in 50 years.
Bless you.
All right, get back up, please. George.
Come and get me.
Doesn't care about that. All right. Huh, here we go. We're on the recovery. Okay, that's kind of hilarious. They end up having to waste his move on... he tried to knock out the Earth Guard, but he couldn't. Ow. Grant special. That's all he ever does. All he ever does, my God, is freaking uses Grant special over and over and over again. If I keep moving... Oh, I outpace him? That's interesting. That is a thing I was not aware of. Excellent. Yes. Lol. I wish a crit would come up. Okay. Go ahead and Tyrael Annalise, because she's kind of low. Okay, yes, we get it. You can charge. How do you charge and get a move like 2 seconds later? I swear that they just make the speed on these fights insane. Okay. Kill this guy. Rant special. Stop charging. Now I gotta freaking heal him before he dies. And it looks like he's about to die because I can't... Grant can move and then move again in like 1/3 of a second. It's ridiculous.
Goddess bless you.
I'm starting to see why people said it's, before boss fights you should always change it to something that gives you speed up, because... God damn. No. You don't get to heal. I've been spending way too long trying to kill you. Jeebus. Come on, guys. I have got to actually... Oh my gosh. This is insane. The sheer magnitude of... It's not a question of saving time. It's a question of not being boring for you all. Okay. Oh wow, she's already pretty low. Good. I was kind of hoping that would do more. All right, CJ. Thanks for coming by. Captain Lego. Alright. Frickin' Grant. Nobody likes Grant. Okay. There's a reason that you're my person. That will probably trigger him to grant special, yep. But that's okay, that's what I was planning on. Because he can't do it twice in a row. Thankfully, amazingly, I kind of expected him to be able to be quite honest, but he couldn't, and that's what matters. Now, you're the one bringing it home. Just keep smacking him hard. Okay, you're my buffer now. Grant suddenly like, oh my god, that like really hurts. Why did I leave her back there in the corner? Nobody leaves Rias in a corner. Damn it. Murderous rage is growing, huh? Well, I can also be murderous. Oh, that did kill him. I didn't think that would finish him off. Whew.
Oh, pitiful souls, may you rest in peace.
That was a thing. Softening Balm, Celestial Balm. Man, Visual's good amount. I had you surrounded, but I totally underestimated you guys. I kind of underestimated you too. I thought this would be a cinch. Holy hell, though, Annalise. Sure started packing real punch as we last fought. Well, I'll get you and the others to thank for that. Do you really have to go? Looks like it, I'm afraid. But you don't need too many hints on who you're going to be fighting next. Don't go losing, all right? You beat me. You got to beat the others too. Well, it's probably going to be Kurt and maybe what's her name? Carta, the green-haired one or blue-haired one. Well, as you managed to eke out a win. I guess I was going to be up the ante though. Yeah, but we're going to win next time too. That was weird. Why is it backwards? Investigate one of the 6 gates that what? Mangulate? I'm not reading that right. The flow of the Eaton River, then shall you Odison? Okay. Well, I guess what we're meant to do with the card key, but what's up with the message? It looked like even the computer's text has been flipped. Someone's pointlessly thorough. Okay. Back to Hermit's Garden, and yes, I guess I'll go ahead and up. First of all, I'm bringing in, you know, I have to keep Annalise. I was being stubborn and stupid and keeping everyone else too. So first of all, let's go ahead and say,
You ready?
Together now!
Chloe, go ahead and get your weapon back, because you'll definitely need it. Synthesize quartz. So Mirage. The silver gem. Max EP plus 15%. Mirage gem. Dash 25, agility minus 5. Space. Our skulls minus 50%. Still only up to cast 2. That's surprising. Agility plus 5. Fire. Ruby gem attack 5. I guess that's probably true. Okay. Okay. I should have saved a little bit for Chloe, because she only has 1, but that's still okay. So Orbment for Chloe. Her HP 3 gem can turn into... First of all... I wish there was an easy button I could use to unequip everything. Sapphire gem. Oh, damn. I did not do this correctly. So I need more water. Significantly more water. And I'm going to need more wind as well. I can't buy gems, can I? No, I don't need Mira, I need the Sepith. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm gonna have to get through one more fight and get a whole bunch of gems in order to get Chloe where she needs to be. But I should be able to go ahead and say... Joshua? I mean, the extra cues... I read it, I didn't get any quartz. All right, so Onyx Gem. Gotta go fast. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like, yeah, look at this thing and you'll get a bunch of extra. I'm like, nope, I didn't. What are you talking about? I guess I'll put memory in there. Oh yeah, you can't put that there. Okay, so... Ingenuity. And Heaven's Eye. And then you can go ahead and have hit points 3, as well as heal. What is Yin Yang? Every single time, this thing makes me think of Danganronpa 2. Good, now you have a Laterial. That's important. I thought I got... Oh yeah, all they had was Cast 2. Could I get Cast 2 though? Alright, and then Chloe can also take Cast 2. So, Chloe is my awesome healer. Welcome back. I got past that stupid fight, and now I am trying to be not terrible. Because I don't want to go through that again. That was not the funnest thing in the world. Okay, so you need to be a Time Quartz. Go ahead and put an Onyx Gem in there to make him faster. You can also take a Gold Gem for EP cut. I'll probably make him a caster as well. And a Silver Gem for more EP. Can also have... Mind 4. And Yin Yang. Poison 2 will give you Thalos. It's important that somebody has that. Okay, can you please go up? Lastly, did you already have Cast 2? If you don't, you should definitely have Cast 2. Go ahead and put on the Ruby Gem. What is Divine? Wow! That is amazing. Okay. Increase enemy drop rates. I don't want defense, because it works against what I'm already doing. Alright. So what were you saying Kevin had? Death Scream. KO times, that never works though. Chloe has light, she has white Gehenna. Chloe has just like all of the everything. Holy crap. Orbital down? Wow. The only thing she doesn't have that I would like her to have actually is what would I need? Okay, Earth Wall needs 8 of that and 4 yellow. Chloe currently has plenty of yellow, but no earth. Yes. Give her Earth Wall. That will be very helpful. Now, can I refill everyone's EP gauge? I certainly hope so. That's my plan. And then we'll go back and start investigating again. So this should make a pretty good difference. We're much faster, we hit harder. This goes back to here. So what did this say? Wait a second, can I cheat? One second, I think I might be able to... Oh, that was not what I wanted. This is so kind of dumb, but it's also hilarious. Investigate one of the 6 gates that manipulate the flow of the Iron River, and you shall obtain radiance. Thank you, technology. So one of the 6 gates that manipulate the flow of the Iron River. Flip it back. Okay, that amuses me entirely more than it should. The cheesiest. So the flow of the Iron River. So that's where the like all the stuff comes from. I mean, it's a red light, so I should be able to use the red card key. There is... Kitty, please. There is also an entrance back this way. The hell is that? Sleep 2. Briefly imagine what it would be like stuck in a box for decades, only be stolen by an adventuring treasure hunter. Aren't... Oh, you... That's mean. Is there another one? No, okay, that one requires a green one. So those were the two I saw. Now, the flow of the Iron River. We do definitely have... Nope, not here. This is where stuff comes in. Oh, I didn't realize there was a blue one over here. But this is not where I'm supposed to go. Backtracking is the best tracking. No, it's not. Okay. I remember this from the first time. There was a lot of backtracking then, too. Unfortunately. So let's go up to the second floor. Here we go. Going on up. Now we're going on up. Going on up. So the only place I can go is this way. A Zerum capsule? No, it's not. I just got it. Can't lie to me. This guy's trying to lie to me. Looks like I can't interrupt them. Can I still not do damage to them? No, I can. It's just not very much. Bye-bye, Kevin. Wow. That was it. Oh, wait, that is Chloe. I did specifically set up Chloe to be... a caster extraordinaire. Chloe and Kevin, and then Annalise and Joshua on the front lines. So yeah, Annalise can't really do that much. And then Chloe's just like, let me show you how this is done. God dang, his EP is gone. I hate Vanish.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yes, I'm actually doing this. I'm not... Kevin is primarily a caster with the way I set him up. I'm not letting all his EP go to 0 when I'm this close to just going... Refill me. Am I actually... I mean, that's the... It does the in-sleeping sound there. Are we actually just, like, curling up around that thing and going to sleep? Because that's pretty stupid if we are. That's not... There are better places to sleep than... Let's just curl up around this monument, guys! Cuddle pile! Okay, nothing here. No porpoise to this place. Hi, friends! This is a preemptive attack. Well, then. Silver Thorn. That's what you're talking about. Okay, cool. There's no reason to use a big attack, though. Unfortunately, that's kind of a wasted move on Joshua's part. Uh-oh, this may be bad. Joshua's going third. I did not think about that. Okay, good. Kevin didn't quite kill his guy off. Why would you aim at the one that's immune? Joshua, you deserve to get smacked in the face. I have no pity for you. I'm so glad you added that. Yes, I know that makes no sense, because I was kind of concerned when I first read it. I'm like, does he think this is profound?
I'm invincible!
Will I be playing it? Yes. Will I be playing it immediately after? No. I always take a break from RPGs for just a little bit because I already play like 3 RPGs at a time on the YouTube channel. On the YouTubes! And so, oh my gosh, if I don't take a break, I go crazy. But welcome, Cold Steel the Third. Does that actually... I know they're planning on releasing it. Is that actually out? Or, like, announced or anything? Because I know 1 and 2 are out. For sure. God, Kevin, you just need to do a little bit more damage. And Alicia, you need a little bit more damage. Yes, but have they officially confirmed it's coming over? I don't know why they wouldn't. They released the first and second one, but still. All right, there we go. We are not done yet. And good, I'm getting a lot of blues from this. So why is this up? Apparently no reason. Okay. What is the purpose of these rooms? Other than to run through. I did? Excuse me, Orbital thing. Dang it! I did. That is very worth. Thank you for being like, no, dude, go back there. People have talked a lot about the Yes games. So this guy is also immune. So I guess we have no choice but to go and make him bleed, which will be difficult because he's a robot. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Analyzing combat data. You better do a little bit more than that. Like, if this is your battle strategy is to look at me, well, I got some bad news for you, sir. Oh, that's right, he blows up.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Oh, I'm sure Exceeded, because they've had everything. Which is a little unfortunate. I feel like Nisa does a better job than Exceed at times. Although, what's that one company that does all the localizations and is just terrible with them? I forget. Kill that one in the back. Joshua. This guy's immune to magic, so you know what to do. You execute that guy. Really? I always said yes, but granted, that's because I don't know what I'm doing. I feel a little bit bad. I just keep hitting them from behind, and what are you doing, Kevin? Kevin? You can tell who has, like, stats put into their strength and who doesn't. You are not invincible. She's lying to you. I'm trying to remember who that dang company is that does all the localizations, but I won't say they do a bad job with it, but it's just like they seem to have too much on their plate, and so they can't do as thorough a job. God dang. Yeah, and you get to go twice. But because you get to go twice, you don't get a crit. That's called a trade-off. I don't know why I'm doing this. Because they're not going to get a chance. Interesting. Why would they release it in that order then?
All right, what's next?
I keep looking for treasure chests, and instead I keep finding enemies. All right, so here comes, I'm guessing, Karna, is that her name? I feel like Kurt will be the last one. I was almost wondering if you guys weren't going to show up. Yep, Karna, I was right. Go me! Looks like you guys got yourself caught up in something messy. Ordinarily, this is where I pitch in to help out. But I don't think this is an option this time. Oh. They have helpers again? Just like when we fought Grant. Might have been able to win against him. Don't think breaking through my formation is going to be a cakewalk. Come at me like your life depends on it. Cold Steel, I think you've linked him before. So even with her improvement, she still takes a second to go. The question is, can they interrupt still? Okay, are you immune to poison? You are. Movement down, well that's okay. God dang it! Oh well, the second cast seems to be faster. No problem. You're certainly, I mean, I'm not a fan. I'm like, oh my god, come into my stream and you just keep, you know, I don't care. But it is like you've already done that once, so you can link it again. I don't know if, because Twitch has some like auto things that may stop you, but be aware that I've already seen it. Oh my god, I did not realize that she was. Oh damn. Okay, good. Yes, hit him instead. Alright, so go ahead and Tyrael her. Oh, these are female Jaegers. I had not noticed that yet. Man, Joshua is doing work on the female Jaegers. Really? That's your turn? It's a grenade! Oh, I forgot that was the one that interrupted. Sir? Or ma'am? Do not walk away from me. Wow, there's like no crits in this. This is going way better than it did before. Upgrading my orbments was definitely a good idea. Here they come. What terrible things will they try and do to our heroes? They will move slightly. Like, Karna, are you aware that you suck? Seriously, what is she doing? I almost feel like I'm playing, like, when Bloodborne came out, there was a issue that if you just, like, played the game straight through or left it running, it would run out of RAM and the enemies would just be cake. I almost feel like that's what I'm doing right now, because this just seems ridiculously easy. Yeah, I'm very glad that these started coming out on Steam, because they deserve to be on Steam. Trying to move away from me? You're moving away forever. Karna, you are terrible. Okay, she's also not poisonable. Oh, I could have attacked. Damn it. That may put him out of range. Okay, and then you... It did show up, yes. All right. Aw. I guess the problem is grouping up, huh? I can play this game. Wow, that's a massive AoE. 2,000 damage, not bad, not bad. Kitty, what are you doing? You come back here. Wow. Annalise does damage for days. I'm just being mean at this point. Yes, keep the earth walls up. Completely humiliate her. This is just cruel at this point. I love it. Why would someone hate Xseed? Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, I will actually... Part of me wants to be petty and get the shield up before I finish it, but that's stupid.
All right, what's next?
Ah, that's me, Pete. So confident in my battle formation, too. Dude, you got rolled. You put up a heck of... No, she didn't. No, she didn't. That battle was no joke. She knew how to give people a hard time with that rifle. I try. Anyway, you're able to beat me, so maybe I actually got a shot at winning against the next guy. She don't need to spell out who it is, but when it comes to mid-range tactics, there's no one stronger than him at all liberal. So make sure you give him your very best. Yeah. We beat Grant and Karna, so our next opponent goes without saying. We're gonna have backup too. She's smart about this to make sure we're nice and prepared before we keep going. Oh, we're good. That took nothing. I mean, I guess I used an EP. Okay, so... Inspect the open glass coffin. Then you shall... obtain resources. Okay, well, I mean, I've already done that. I have never understood that. The weird, like, obsession with keeping everything Japanese. Because some people, like, really get into it and get offended that there are things that, you know, are like, just keep everything Japanese. No. I mean, like, I don't hate Japanese, but I don't know what people's obsession with it is. Confused too? Chess secretly admires you, but it'll never admit its feelings. I already killed you, friend. I already killed you, friend. Is this going to be the door? It is going to be the door. Bring to me the girl who plays with the giant doll. However, inside a trial awaits her. If you fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Alright, well, that's obviously Rin. Okay, that's how we go up. I'm not ready to go up, though. I am not ready to go up. There's still a green door down below that needs exploring, requires exploring. And I will be the one to explore it. Open for me. I think it's blue on the other side. Hi there. How do I get a preemptive attack from that? I'm dumb. For a split second, I was like, well, how come Joshua has such little CP? Oh, that's right, because he dual striked the entire last fight. Dual struck? Wow.
Nicely done.
Nicely done indeed. Gargan armor? I rusted shut a long time ago. You must really be working out. I mean, I do what I can. Alright. So now with that done, we're heading back up. We're going to go up 2 elevators in a row, guys. It's going to be a vertical challenge. So blue can't go. What's this way? Hey, man. You getting in my way? Okay, yeah, these guys do not believe in taking damage. Wait a minute. Why don't I just Hellgate? Nope, okay. Worth a shot. Oh, damn. I could not see it, so I did not realize that was a, other one. Should have checked that. I made the mistake of assuming. Well, you may not have died, but you still died.
No.
Wow. That was way more than I expected. Yeah, kinda. That was an interaction I did not see coming. Strength down, that's rude. That was definitely the game screwing me over, but well done on its part. I can easily say that that was not something I had planned for, but I'm not even mad. Almost. You tried. You were quite trying. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys. Thank you.
Where? Not done yet.
We are not done yet. Water gem? Hey, cool. Well, who says that and why do you let them? Okay, that is where I came from. Did I go all the way through here? I'm not sure I did. I kind of think I didn't. Go through. You must move on, my friends. What the hell is this? Oh, this is outside. The music changed and it scared me. There seems to be nothing to do out here. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, it's just, this feels like it should be a thing. All right, so that is done. Let's go ahead and start pushing on this way, see what we can find. That's an actual, like, long corridor. What else? Is there anything else in here? There is not. Okay, we have gone ahead and verified what we can and cannot do here, and the answer is we can't do a whole lot. Another long corridor. Anything this way? I like to wipe out the short rooms before I get to the long rooms. You got something in your eye? This is the second time you're checking my contents. Huh. This definitely looks like a thing. Okay, I'm not sure how I got a preemptive attack there, but I'll take it. Yep, I thought she might be faster.
Nicely done.
Now, I am so, like, lost with your conversation. I'm like, what is we? This feels like it should be a thing. Tear-all balm. Unlock the combination that has been used over a century. How did you unlock me? Psychic? Is this really not a thing? Nope, I have no idea what Zui even is. So that's a boss. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. There's still a little bit more I need to explore in the back. Or back before. Here we go. Here we go! Glad you could make it, Annalise. So it really is you. Yep, my fellow brain-damaged compatriot. And good to see a number of familiar faces among you. Cultures of fate, we should have to meet again like this. You're telling me, hard to make a happy reunion with the goddess thinking, and the goddess thinking like this. So you plan on fighting us for real too, then? There's no way you could talk you out of it? I'm afraid that doesn't seem to be an option. Since I first became conscious of my existence, I seem to meditate on a number of it appears to me before you lacks a sense of self, as it were, so I'm unable to go against the purpose for which I was created. Of course you try and meditate right away. You really are a special guy, Carrot. Well, I don't think we got any choice but to resign ourselves to the inevitable and get on with it. I believe so. Look forward to seeing what you can do, though. Here we go, guys. Finding 3 of them from his favorite techniques. What do you mean 3 of them? Well, he's just flexible at resilience, just much like nature itself. These are just Jaegers. What do you mean 3 of them? Will they stop me again? I bet they probably will.
By my art, be not as you appear.
Nope, that didn't interrupt me. That's surprising. Ow. Here he goes, guys. So they can't interrupt my casting. That is very relevant information. All right. That did good amounts of damage.
By my art, be not as you appear.
Ow. Nope, they charged too. Don't walk away from me. You go ahead and heal her because she's gotten hit twice now. Yeah, he used a sword ram of all things. Seems kind of silly to me, guys.
Here I go!
Da, 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 da. I love her so much. She's hilarious. They're trying to stop her. Who said I'm trying to get out of your range? That is the furthest thing from my mind, my friend. I'm bringing the whole damn building down, guys. Okay. Crack-a-boom. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to have, like, good arts now. Okay. I am not threatened by this. You know who is? That guy. That guy's about to ascend. Keep the pain coming, Joshua. Let's see, no one's in need of healing yet. Start up on Kurt. I'm a Jaeger. 1, 2, 3.
Go!
Oh, here he comes, Lightning Lord Kurt. I'd forgotten you did this, but I'm kind of glad to see it.
Storm from the space between sky and sea.
Okay, I think it's time to heal. Oh, you can't. Interesting. This is very, very... it's almost anticlimactic after the battles I've had before. Oh, I thought that guy would be dead. You're never out of my range. You know what? You're never out of mine either. Yeah, what you gonna say now? Pretty sure I'm out of your range at this point. Interesting, he doesn't say eins, zwei, drei, vier. That's probably true, but I've never used them before. And so now they're just doing all of the damage, and that makes me happy. I'm noticing this, and I agree. So I've done a lot of that. Do I have anything else cool I can hit him with? Let's see what this looks like.
Be calming as ocean waves.
This may be bad. Wait, that's it? Sir. God dang, Cole.
Well, that takes care
You just
of
never
that.
want me to stop playing these games. No, it's a good... But man, my queue of RPGs is miles long. See, I have much room for improvement. I only hope the knowledge I've gained from this battle will find its way to the real self as well. I haven't met anyone serious about their training as you, Kurt. Promising a bridge like you around, I can't very well afford to rest on my laurels. Huh? Wait, I thought you were the last person we had to fight here. I must have missed something. Afraid not. Another foe awaits you on the building's highest floor. I don't even think of taking her lightly. It's formidable in every... Her? Martial arts skills, given her age, are nothing short of exceptional. So you try challenging her with any less than your best, you're not going to last. Look, I thought we were home free from here, but there's someone else? This first person comes to mind when I think of martial arts, we're in big trouble. Kilika? Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he was referring to her, yeah. Heard she returned home from Okay, that's definitely Kilika then. I think I know who we're talking about now, too. I really hope we're wrong this time. Investigate what boldly shines its lights of embolden the night sky. Okay, yeah, that's the thing I already found. All right. Can't go that way. Come on, get out of the way, guys. I don't want to fight you. You smell funny. Alright, so I didn't go this way because I saw it was like a for real corridor. Oh, okay, it just went to there. I thought it went further. Use the blue card key. This is probably the elevator up. Nope, I was wrong. It's the Grand Slam. Maybe the one who was actually empty is the person double-checking open chests all over the place. Tournament invitation? What a shirtless guy. What do a shirtless guy and what you're looking at now have in common? A bare chest. This is chapter 6. Celestial Balm. Really? By me, you missed on the best weapon of the game. Damn it! Why does this guy never move? That's going to be the elevator up. Got a wood gem. Hey, there's an echo in here. Echo in here. Echo in here. In here. Well, that's because you're empty. I don't think there's a blue anything this way. I think the other blue things are on the first floor. I may have forgotten something, though. All right, because there's a blue door. On the other side of the base. Basically right when you come in, there's a blue door. Nothing in here, I don't believe. Nope. Well, alright, Yuichi, there's something funny I could say. But you don't get to hear the humor. You are left out. Those who seek to enter this door must first overcome a trial. Should this fail to deter you, open the door and step inside. Hell. If I don't have to go back for anyone, sure, I'll do it now. I'll do it live. What do we have to fight? Gee, a lot of these things. From the trial before you, then I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Hopefully this doesn't take more than like 35 minutes. Are these the guys that are... I think these may be the guys that are immune to magic. Let's find out. Well, they definitely don't take a lot of damage. Oh, I thought hitting him would mean he would heal me. Ow. I definitely want this.
I will. Run no more.
Phantom Wave. Oh, damn. Well, that makes a bit of a difference, huh? That still doesn't tell me if they're immune to physical. God dang it. I will take that for sure. All right, and you go ahead and heal everyone because healing is important. Wow, she's got some range on her. She got some pipes on her. Wait, Curia? Whoops. I thought that was Tira. I'm good at this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not what I wanted. Not at all. Excellent, more healing. There goes that guy. I wasn't sure that would be in range. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be, but oh well. It's not like Josh was on the verge of death. Okay. Do you have any weaknesses? Not really. Let's start piling on the pain. Hit points should not be low yet. Good. That's what I was kind of hoping for. So let's go ahead and... You don't have... Interesting. I had not realized that until now. Wait, nobody has a group heal? I could have sworn someone did. That should actually put him within range to start, like, not liking me. My controller keeps screwing up slightly. Really? Not what I was expecting. Okay. Let's get to it. I wish I would get another crit. I thought that was going to hit both. What is going on? Controller, stop! Okay, so that almost half killed him. So let's go ahead and Bring on the pain. Oh, I actually meant to wait until after. Okay, it doesn't really matter though.
Thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone. Strike! Unholy spears of time!
Be as garbage, ignorant and alone. All right, here we go. You're gonna shake my world, huh? Oh, interesting. I can't use spells. Whatever will I do? Interesting. Heals a hell of a lot of stuff. You know what? If we're gonna be stupid, let's be stupid. Heal everyone, then kill him.
Light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
Good job, Annalise. He is going down, for sure. There's no question about that. Bye-bye, Trial.
I am invincible! Or am I?
But you're not. I can tell you that now. You've gone down way too many times in this game to be invincible. Excellent. Oh, armor +2. So 1 times 3. You have overcome the trial. Just grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. You're a kitty cat. I've still been fine, but that would have been funny. Can you miss an S-craft? That's Blue Blanc, isn't it? Or Blue Blanc? An investigative report on Phantom Thief B. His crimes, his history, and his true identity. Imperial Chronicle Investigative Team. Phantom Thief B has quite the lengthy and productive career in thievery in the Empire, as the amount of records we have been able to find of his crimes proves beyond a doubt. From numerous paintings held at the Imperial Art Gallery, to a septium crystal held within the Empire's customs warehouse, and even a cutting-edge tank held in the Imperial Army Research Facility. Look at the top left. I mean, it's a silhouette of him from behind. Top right. Oh, Bracer Guild. I don't think that means he's was a member of the Bracer Guild. I think it means that the Bracers at one point investigated him as well. To a septium crystal held in the Empire's customs warehouse, even a cutting-edge tank. Okay, nothing is truly safe when he desires to steal it. I can definitely not read that. Hold on. Once again, we're gonna cheat, you guys. Does it? Found thief B. Oh, I see what you're talking about now, yes. It's underneath that, but yeah, right there, right under Imperial Art. I can cheat like hell. I'm my own investigator. His conquests aren't limited to inanimate objects. He's been guilty of pretending to be a military officer and eloping with the wife of a Marquis on one reported occasion. Yet, this is perhaps the most baffling part. There is no concrete evidence to suggest he has profited from his exploit. Interesting. Well, that kind of fits with him, because he just does things for fun. I don't think he's doing it for profit. Rather, the objects stolen usually end up in places so bizarre the owners are liable to faint upon hearing about them. In most cases, they're transformed into Mira, which is then rained down from the sky in areas largely inhabited by those less fortunate. Hearing this, one might be led to think him a vigilante thief who takes it from the rich and gives to the poor, but make no mistake. The truth is not so simple. The wife of the Marquis discussed earlier is a fine example of that. So this writing has been a little over half a year since the elopement took place. Since then, she has remained unaccounted for. Maybe the item stolen by him returned to the public eye in some fashion, but not all. Between his eccentric techniques and the bizarre behavior regarding the objects he steals, it might appear as though his thefts are purely whims and nothing else. On seeing the overall picture, however, and reviewing the objects and indeed the people in play, begin to see that they all have one specific thing in common. Take the artwork stolen from the Imperial Art Gallery, for example. Each of them were works of pure genius, painted by a master of their respective craft. But they gained a reputation for being too complex for the target audience. The nobility were shamefully stored away instead of placed on display. Yep, I can absolutely cheat and look at things I'm not supposed to see. I'm good at that. Similar could be said of this septium crystal, known for its unparalleled beauty after being seized by customs. It was sealed away in the warehouse and doomed never to be admired by human eyes again. The tank, again, is one more example, with the promising development cut short. Rather than be put to good use, it was left collecting dust. As an aside, the case of the Marquis's wife... the person writing this is obsessed about the Marquis's wife. Despite marrying her, he devoted most of his attention to concubines and barely spared a thought for her. In conclusion, we can see how the underlying motive of these actions is finding objects of beauty that have been abandoned by the world and freeing them from their foolish owners. Well, I'm actually liking Blue Blanc quite a bit then. No wonder. No matter how the world sees his crime, his motive is clear. The truth of that is evident in the cards he leaves before committing his crimes. The so-called liberation of beauty mentioned upon each of them. Phantom Thief B steals not for money, but for an ideal he believes in. In this fact, we believe are clues to his true identity. More valid theories have come out on the face of our famed thief. Unfortunately, they are all lacking in conclusive proof, as they are numerous, and so it is impossible to say whether any of them is actually correct. To complicate matters further, we now have a deranged individuals coming forward pretending to be him and allowing themselves to be captured by law enforcement. Okay, I've heard of copycat killers, but, you know, people that willingly allow themselves to be caught so they can try and be famous during their trial is a new one to me. That's not to say, however, that none of the theories circulating are at all plausible. Here we introduce 3 such theories which have developed significant followings, and may not turn out to be far from the truth. Theory 1. Amorous Con Artist X. X's personal history. X is known for his exceptional skills as a con artist, having faked his own identity in order to engage in romantic relationships with many noble women. This is this going to end up being Kevin? Because Kevin totally masqueraded in a ball and almost hooked up with someone. I'm pretty sure you can, Targwill. He is handsome as he was capable, and he's exceptional proof of the nature as well. Born to a family in the temperate South, he became used to stealing in order to make ends meet from a young age. According to testimony from a companion of his at the time, he was never caught once for such thefts. The reason X converted from being a common thief to a con artist is believed to stem from falling in love with a nobleman of much higher social standing. The role of the aristocracy was absolute in the country he called home, and blessed romances between those of different classes was unthinkable. With that in mind, he resolved to create a false identity in order to make his dream possible. Following his first rousing success, he came to do the same on a myriad other occasions, indulging in one forbidden affair after another. It was a mere 10 years ago he was arrested on suspicion of identity fraud, but he performed a miraculous escape from prison. Ever since then, his whereabouts have remained unknown. So when did Blue Blanc appear on the scene then, is the question. Both X's peerless skills as a thief and his interest in forbidden romance and noblemen sound remarkably just like what we know of Phantom Thief B. It's also worth noting, despite using his abilities deception to court those of vast wealth, he's displayed virtually no interest in their fortune. And he also goes by a single letter instead of a full name. That is to say, he gained no financial benefit from his actions whatsoever. Instead, he simply lamented that he was unable to indulge them because of something as trivial as his social class. Those attitude bearers described resembling the thief's own views on beauty. Tragic. Does everyone just have a letter? Y was an artist with a rather tragic past. Marquis? Or Marquise. Interesting. Born to a middle-class family in the north, he was hired by an influential aristocrat to be their personal artist, producing many a stunning piece of work. However, it was later discovered he wasn't all he produced. On the contrary, he was also responsible for a number of counterfeit pieces. Well, that's not what you do. The one who hired him sought to profit through ill means thanks to his work, so he created such counterfeits under a noble's instructions. One day, however, Y suddenly left the noble's service. The reason remains unknown. This is where his tragedy truly begins. Marquise? Yeah, Marquise does not sound correct at all. Immediately after leaving his client behind, Y received a terrible piece of news. His lover, the daughter of a respected family, had been killed in a traffic accident. While there's no evidence to prove as much, it's rumored that the noble may have had a hand in her death. I was only spotted once more as lover's grave before forever disappearing from the public eye. Those who knew his story became known as a truly tragic artist. Several years later, the noble was murdered. The story of Y has several unsolved mysteries surrounding it and has invited much speculation, both which are likely led to the theory that he and Phantom Thief are one and the same. Those aren't the only reasons, naturally. Phantom Thief B has been known at times to try and dispose of counterfeits, believing them to be false beauty. So led some to believe Phantom Thief B is maybe attempting to get rid of the world of counterfeits which he himself created. Lending further credibility to this discovery, the forgeries disposed of by Phantom Thief B were indeed the works of Y. I don't really buy that one as well. Skilled martial artists, of course it's freaking Z. Is this Zane? The story of Zane is significantly different than the other two potential identities we proposed, making this an unusual but still plausible possibility. Z was born in the Far East as the son of a famed military family. He was attractive, delicately built does not describe Zane at all, but he was far more skilled in martial arts than his frame would have suggested, being blessed with a great natural talent. He also said to possess a keen, sharp mind, and there was a mild air of arrogance about him too. Z was indeed blessed in nearly every way. He came from an important family, he had skill, and he had looks. And as a result, he came to feel bored with the world around him. He hardly kept his thoughts to himself. In fact, he also voiced his complaints to anyone within earshot. The complaints persisted until one day he simply disappeared, telling no one where he was going and leaving nothing but to suggest his next destination. Much of this theory is based on the idea of geniuses being eccentric by nature. There are some who say the fighting style of Z has some resemblance to the peculiar skills used by Phantom Thief B. In terms of credibility, the theory would barely cut above many other similarly unusual suggestions. The idea that the man beneath the mask is one from the East certainly is an interesting and exciting one, leading many to wish it were true, even if they find themselves doubting it actually is. Near the end of the outlying 3 very different theories. Could X, Y, or Z be the true identity of our famed Phantom Thief? No, because his name is B. Derp. Or is the truth perhaps something else entirely? In the end, only time will tell. Of course, whether we can trust anything he says is a discussion for another time. This article was first published. We received a card believed Phantom Thief B himself at our office. The contents of the cards were as followed. The truth of the identity is already within your grasp. My number reveals all. Judging by this, believe that one of the 3 theories proposed is the true identity of Phantom Thief B. That said, uncovering behind his words is proven to be a trying task indeed. What enforcer number is B? Will one valued reader be able to step forward and solve what we cannot? Only time will tell. That's what I was just going to ask. What is number? So enforcer X. $10,000 mirror. Okay. Then we are headed up to the top. Let's first go back and reload our CP, because we're going for the gold. Okay. Chuchat's so restless. Sixth plane. It's alright. It's kind of unfleshed. That just sounds disgusting. It's an unfleshed theory. Ugh. Well, if you want to try to flesh out, go ahead. Be aware you've got about 13 minutes in theory. Although probably a little bit long. I'm sure it will take me longer than that to beat the boss. Okay. So here is this floor. Nothing in here except for a doorway. Nothing in here except for a doorway. Ooh. They'll get to go first, so I shouldn't try and, like, snipe them. Ah, he survived just barely. Ow! There goes one. One kill. It's all right. Two kills. A hang right. I didn't think they'd be able to get through that armor. Was worth a shot. Ah! Almost. Ow. Okay. You go kill this one. And now you are close enough to finish this guy off. There we go.
not done yet.
Alright, who are we gonna find? Whoa! That's stupid, guys. Ow! And go ahead and destroyinate this guy. That's nice. Free healing. I love free healing. There he goes. And Annalise, are you going to be able to get to him? You are. No, you're not. I lied. Annalise, you made a liar out of me. Joshua's going to have to make up for it.
That's that then.
What does Kinsey crack? These narrow hallways are narrow and hallways. Let's go ahead and go in with guns blazing. All right. And lastly, of course, we're going to go ahead and save. So, Kilika, are you in here? Huh? No, she's not. Well, that's strange. The next battle will be in this room. There's nobody here. Weird. Top floor, though, right? There's an area for landing airships on the roof. We better go check there, too, just in case. This game's a tease, you guys. I was totally amped up to go fight Kilika. I don't get to. Not yet, anyway. You certainly took your time. Yep, there she is. I knew it was you. I do like that these are like figments that are actually have the personality. It's way better than just the copies. It's a good place to be reunited with so many bracers from Libral all at one place. Hope you've been doing well since I left for the Republic. It's good to see you again, too. Now, right down to business, Kevin. I take it you understand the situation without me needing to explain it. Thanks, so. You're the second guardian, Philip being the first? It defeats you in order to advance to the next area. Correct. Can't say I'm that fond of having to fight an old Oroboros base of all things. Well, I suppose I'll have to do for this time. Those are chakrams! Well, yeah. They can be used more than simple throwing weapons. Oh, those are big circles. As for the second guardian, I, Kilika Roran, master level student of the Taito School, will serve as your opponent. I'll give this all I've got! Chloe has nothing to say. Well, she's got nothing to say. Let's see. One of Hell's jailers with the head of an ox becomes mad with anger after enough damage. Ow! Waddle, 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 waddle. Well, that didn't do a whole lot. No, it did not. Let's go ahead and raise our defense. Nope. Swing and a nope. Let's see how much... So those... Interesting. They don't care about earth damage. But that one does. I thought these guys were the same. Okay, no, I was just being dumb. Okay, they don't take a lot of damage physically. Good to know. Wow. Can I slow him down? Oh, I can't hit them both at once? That's surprising. That does damage. That also does damage. Yes, Cole. I usually go for about 4 hours, and we've been up for like 3 hours and 40 minutes. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a late start because of having to, it took forever for me to render a video. Unfortunately. You can go ahead and heal her before bad things happen. That'll also get Joshua on the crit. But yeah, I usually stream from about 7 until about 11 Pacific Standard Time. Hey, we got a crit. Why not?
You're finished.
Noise. Oh, I thought that was seeing the last person that was protected. By the way.
Here I go! You're done!
Let's begin.
Oh, here we go. Let's go ahead and also lower this guy.
Take him down!
Because lowering their strength and their defense is certainly helpful. Proto, it will be on Tuesdays. I don't usually stream on Sundays, but I ended up missing Friday, and I wanted to make up for it. And so I did. Well, that's unfortunate. Ow. Kill that guy off. Yeah, he should die from it.
Here I go! You're done!
Nice. This fight is going pretty much perfect. Usually I stream on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Because Tuesday, just because I want to stream 3 days a week. 2 does not get me through games fast enough. And then I'm off on the weekends. At least right now I'm off on the weekends. So Friday and Saturday, let's be streamed before I have to work the next day. Blue Ascension.
Now, light of the heavens, heal these battered wings. Radiant flash!
I do not specifically make it play ads. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. It's up to Twitch. It's like if ads play and you see them, then I get money from it. But I never specifically trigger ads to happen. Man, I am just like peeling through these guys. It's interesting Kilika can move and attack. Most people can't.
Here I go! You're done!
I don't guess... Oh, that's right, because you just did that, derp. I don't think you'll be able to do that, because I'm pretty sure Kevin's about to kill it. But you'll refocus on her, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, Kilika, I am your opponent. Noise still does mega damage. That is not very scary. I almost feel sorry for Kilika. We are just destroyinating her. So can't do that? Okay. Now keep the pain train rolling. It's over. She doesn't need another turn. I almost feel bad with how much I had to struggle before, and now it's just like a cakewalk. Oh, she might survive this. She might get another turn, guys. I thought it was over.
Thorns adorn your flesh with despair. May you be as garbage, ignorant and alone.
Yeah, like I said, when I beat this, I'm going to play through several games before I get back to another like deep RPG. The big problem with these is that if you haven't already played it, it's really hard to walk in the middle of a Tales game. And so because of that, it's... Nope, she's not going to survive. And so I don't want to just keep doing back-to-back these because they're really hard to watch for, you know, anyone that hasn't already played them. So I do try and vary it up. So it's at least going to be after the new year. Probably February or March. Because I get several other games in between. Usually they're not as long as these games, because these games are really, really, really jam-packed. That's a lot of red. I see taking a break on my training's finally caught up on me. I thought I was sure to win if I didn't hold back, but I've overestimated my own abilities. And underestimated mine. You gave us one crazy fight. Kinda. Is it what you're like after a break? I'd rather think about what kind of monster you were at your peak. You fought spectacularly, Kilika. Well, time to say our goodbyes has come. With my defeat, you're now halfway through the trial. Halfway? Damn! Just be sure not to let your guards down. I'm sure the greatest challenges are very much still to come. Farewell. Let us meet again one day. Auf Wiedersehen. The merciless fighter, she is a guild receptionist. First time fighting, I can only hope it's the last. Hard to believe that wasn't even the real Kilika. Yeah, but I don't know there's that much of a difference between them. I mean, they do inherit, like, the personality and the memories and everything of the other ones. Anyway, we should be able to enter the next area now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm exhausted. Let's say we go back to the garden before we keep going. I agree with this plan. Plus, we just warp. I don't want to walk all the way back out of here. Forget that. What if there's anything up there? Actually, now that I just left. Whoops. You can be told the basics, but it means that theoretically, I mean, you can see most people that are interested are here the entire time, but theoretically, if someone wanted to walk in, I would have to tell them the basics like every, half hour or so as more and more people kept coming in. It would just be a non-ending thing of, this is happening. And on the one hand, that doesn't happen because no one looked through this game, partially because of that reason. Okay, is there anything up here? I realized I didn't check. Signs are pointing to no. Okay. Because there definitely been times. I mean, actually, I guess, Cody, you're probably the best example of this. When you first got here, how many times was that you stop and be like, okay, Cody, this is what you need to know about this person? And it just, we don't have to do it so much anymore because you're mostly caught up. But those first couple of streams, we were having to do that. It seemed like every 20 minutes. Oh, here's this character came out. Here's what you need to know about them. Okay, that's not there yet. Regardless, it is 11:06, so I'll go ahead and end the stream. And unlike last time, we do actually have a working end goal. So, because last time it was bad. It was like, oh, let's see what thing we'll play, and then nothing played. And I was just sitting here, ooh, this is cool. You guys couldn't hear it. It was bad. But this time it actually works. I will see you all on Tuesday if you're here. I will see you all whenever you're here next if you're not here. See you then, guys, and thank you very much for tuning in. Suikoden 2, which is